Hello, my name is Tony Berard, and we're going to do a video today on dice chess. And dice chess is the new game I invented. I'm in front of a computer right now, so I'm going to show you how you can get to the game. Alright, so in the browser, if you type in www.thegamecrafter.com, it'll take you to this page here. This is the GameCrafter site. And there's a search box here at the top. And if you click in the search box, you could type in dice chess, D-I-C-E space C-H-E-S-S, press enter, and hopefully you'll see the game. Well, this computer is, well, I do see dice chess. There it is. Board game, dice chess. So we click that. And what happened? Let's go back. Maybe I need to click that where it says product. There we go. I must have clicked too low. So here's the page for dice chess. And it has an address there, but that's too hard to remember. thegamecrafter.com/games/dice-chess1. Why they put the 1 in there, I don't know, but that's just the name they gave to the website. But anyway, there's some opening blurb about dice chess. There's 3 reasons why to get it. Mobility and strength are pitted against each other. Capturing is done with displacement like normal chess. And the king cube is a faceless die. This is the king cube here. That's the box you get when you do it. And I have a video that, actually 2 videos. One is explaining the game, and the other one is exploring the capture ring. So anyway, there it is. So you can get this game, and if you want to buy it, there's the shopping cart. You would click the shopping cart or whatever you would pick. Probably the shopping cart. So that's that. Alright. So now you've seen how to get to the GameCrafter site. Now, I'm going to ask a question in this video about the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. And so this is the initial setup of the game. 5-4-3, 5-4-3, 5-4-3, 5-4-3. The front row is all 2s. And the king cube goes in the chess king spot, and you put a 6 where the queen goes. Something's different. King's in the wrong spot. Queen takes her color, so the 6 takes her color. So there's the king cube. Alright, so we are now set up to begin this game. The question I'm going to ask is, can white win the game if black lowers the level of all the pieces down to a 1 and puts a big clog in front of the king of 1s? So we're going to explore that. So white, not knowing anything's going to go wrong or anything's going to go down, and so now it's black's turn. Black will lower down to a 1 and move, and then 1 and 1. So that's 3 decrements and a move. So that's 6 points. White only moved for 3 points. And remember, this chart I keep showing, that's the turn scale. So each increment or decrement is 1 point each, capturing is 2 points, and moving is 3 points. And each turn is 6 points except for white's first turn is restricted to 3 points to balance the game. So, oh man, I gotta watch the cord here. It just ran into all these pieces. Alright, I will note that for future reference for the rest of this video. Don't want to slide the cord across the pieces. Alright, so now it's white's turn. White sees this and goes, oh my goodness. So white goes, alright, we're just going to open this up. So there's that. And now it's black's turn. So we'll do a move, a decrement, and more decrements. 2 more decrements. 1 and 1. Alright. So the 1s are forming around the king. Now it's white's turn. So white's just going to go like this. And if black were to capture, black would have to increment this to a 2 to capture. But black's not interested in that. Black wants to have this mass in front of the king. So black is going to try to become the immovable object. And white is going to try to become the irresistible force. So that's the battle lines. So then, let us say we do move and move. And now it's white's turn. Well, we'll capture since black availed us of that. And then we'll, guess we'll increase this to a 4. Since white's not coming in our territory, an increment is just fine. Now it's black's turn. Black will capture, of course, and decrement this to a 5. Now it's white's turn. So white will go 2 and 2, I guess. Move the 2 and move the 2, so 3 and 3 is 6. Alright, black's turn. Move the 3 and decrement to a 2, I guess. Oh, he gets to decrement twice. 3 times. So there's 2 decrements. And then we'll decrement the 5 to a 4. And that's all 6 points. Now it's white's turn. So move and decrement to a 2. That's 4, 5. And we'll increment this to a 4. So that's 6. Now, a move and a move. Alright, so now it's white's turn. So the idea I want to ask is, well, we can approach on this diagonal because there's only one defense. So we will move, decrement, and decrement. I get one more decrement. Guess we'll decrement that. So now the attack is okay. So black can stand here and do nothing because he's got plenty of defenses. Or, you know, do whatever. So I guess black will do whatever. So there's 3 points. And then decrement this to a 1 for 3 more points. So there's black's turn. Black says, I don't care, come at me. So now it's white's turn. White captures, of course. And then black will recapture, moving closer to the center. So far the power balance is 2 dice each. Now it's white's turn. Move and move. So that's 6 points. Now it's black's turn. So he'll decrement this to a 1, and he'll decrement this to a 2. That will be 6 points. A lot of decrementing there. Now it's white's turn. Move. And I guess we'll say move. Since one attack, this one can attack, so there's 2 attacks. So we need 2 defenses. And they need to be within 1, so that way when this decrements, it can be a real defense, as we learned in the previous game. Alright, so now it's black's turn. Since it's all defended, then black will do a move. And I guess a decrement. 3 points to decrement to a 2. Now it's... So we have the mass in front of the king, clearly. So can white bust through? And I guess, it appears that, the defense appears to be not impenetrable. It allows white to do anything, this ridiculous spread out. So, I guess we will leave it at that. It appears to be okay. So the game didn't crash. The game held up. And, I guess you can try that in your own games when you play. And although I think, just holding your arms up and blocking the blows of the opponent, is not very exciting. Try to attack. If each player's throwing haymakers, then that's a lot more exciting to watch. But the game doesn't crash, with super defense. Now, if both players do this, do all ones and crouch in front of the king, then neither player is going to advance towards the other. There won't be any captures. And then we get into a rule like chess's 50-move rule. If 50 turns go by without a piece capture, we can't say or a pawn move because these pieces can go backwards and forwards. So just the 50-move rule in this game is if there are 50 turns that go by without a capture, then the game is ruled a draw. So that would be... Or you could get into 3-move repetition also. If both players just tap their king cubes 3 times each, passing, 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 that would be a 3-fold repetition. So, in chess you could do that too. Each player can move the knights out and back without moving the pawns. Neither player coming at the other. It's not very exciting chess, but it's certainly legal. So, those kind of things, can go on. Alright, enjoy the game. It's a great game. If you do play a game, send me your game score. I'll have to do a video on the notation of dice chess. I guess that'll be my next video. This is Tony Berard signing off.